Ohio's wildest bounty hunters. Let's see.
Joe! Come out with your hands up, Joe! Don't make us come in!
This business definitely isn't for everybody. You have to be tenacious. You have to be able to read people.
So I've always seen the fake ones. I've never actually seen the real ones. I've seen the Patty guy.
Come on, get on your back. Here's something. It's not just the thrill of kicking in the door and drilling. I get wholeness from being able to help people.
Video obtained from Akron police shows the tense moments 37-year-old Franklin Frazier was shot while trying to serve an arrest warrant.
Bullet comes down right above my chest, so it didn't hit the vest because he was aiming down 2 centimeters from my heart. Shot.
Bro, he's so lucky. Chat. So his job pretty much essentially is real life hitman, pretty much but
I've been stabbed before. I've been shot at. Thank God they've never hit me.
Everybody knows things go down in Ohio, and this is where we had to document a dangerous and gray area profession, bounty hunting. The man we meet up for the story is Tank the Bounty Hunter, an absolute legend in the space who has his own TV show and a man whose story is filled with controversy, triumph, and tragedy. This Ohio Dream Team is led by Frank Frazier, aka Tank, Tony, a former D1 Ohio State wrestler, and Connor, a guy who's been around the
now you see with police
Tank,
in
Tony.
America or bounty hunters, because there's so many states in America, I'm guessing there's so many different laws and so many different things. You see when it comes to regarding uniform, chat with the police, you know what I'm saying? Bro, if a guy was to say, oh, hey, put your hands up to me, chat, I'm thinking, bro, I'm about to get killed by the cartel, chat. He does not look like a police officer, chat. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm thinking there's probably going to be a lot of issues.
A former D1 Ohio State wrestler, and Connor, a guy who's been
like, bro, like, I'm thinking that this is a prank, bro. If you're coming at me wearing this outfit, chat.
Around this business since he was a kid. These guys take us deep into this risky business where our men run into homes to track down fugitives and bring people to jail. So join us as we shadow these men on their fugitive capture operation.
How's it going?
Let's see
Time to get some work in.
Oh yeah.
Good. Hey man, I'm the freshest bounty hunter out here, man.
Do you feel like it's like
Is that Rick Owens?
a strategy to look like extra dapper and intimidate people with it?
You know what? I've always wanted to dress the way I dress because one, the youth connect with me. When they see somebody that, you know, kind of talks like them, looks like them, they can relate to you. And that's how I've been able to get, you know, kids off the street or get them, you know, change their heart. Because when you look like them and talk like them, they'll listen to you.
How are you feeling about this one, Tank?
Feeling good. I'm ready.
First shot.
We can get us one, man. We'll have some fun.
Whoa, what? Chat, can you peep his outfit? This guy's meant to be a bounty hunter, chat.
Listen to you.
Like,
How are you
on
feeling
par with the police, chat. Look,
about
look,
this one,
look.
Tank?
Bro, full black. Full black. Louis belt. Glock 19, bro. If this guy ran up on me, I'm thinking I'm getting slammed by some YN, bro. Not a bounty.
We can get us one, man. We're going to have some fun. We'll have some fun.
Oh, we're heading to Wellsville, which is the middle of nowhere of Ohio, meth town,
Imagine
crack
getting slammed by
town.
a bounty, you know?
You guys will get a nice peek of
Dude.
what rural, eastern, almost Pennsylvania, Ohio is.
Supposedly, he's holed up at the house. He's just been dealing out of the house. But he's got cameras everywhere. I guess cameras on the front and the back.
So what's going through your mind heading into this call?
Right now, I'm just hoping this is a peaceful and an easy grab. Hoping they don't give us no issues.
Because, like, even the cars as well, they have no license.
What's going on, man?
It's just like some rap.
How you feeling?
American.
Alright.
Guys, for context,
Like,
for
no
most of
cage,
Tank's
nothing.
career, he looked like this, an absolute brick shit house ready for action. as we see him for this interview today, this is him just 8 months after getting shot twice and still very much recovering and working to get his body back.
Who's the intel specialist in this group?
Him.
I would say Frank, yeah.
Frank knows how to talk to everybody. Talk to them like they want to be talked to. Like they need to be talked to. What's going on, everybody? My name is Bounty Tank. I am a bail bondsman / bounty hunter / artist, entrepreneur.
How long have you been doing this?
13 years now I've been doing this.
How did you find your way into this world?
Believe it or not, I was actually in college getting a nursing degree. I graduated with a nursing degree. I have a bachelor's in science. I know it's crazy, yeah. I didn't want to work, do a 9 to 5. I didn't want to be condemned to just clocking in. So I wanted to be able to still be athletic. So I thought about being a U.S. Marshal. But at the time, there was a hiring freeze with the government. So I kept doing research and I stumbled upon bounty hunting, and they're very similar. I took a class, I got licensed and messed around. Went to a bondsman, he gave me a chance, gave me a case, and I found the person the same day. And it became my niche. I found my niche at an early age.
Bail bonds!
This is risky.
If somebody gonna kick your door, you want it to be me. Will you sign this for me? I sure will, man.
Like, bro, imagine you're in there and one of them just poke each at and bomb you on the floor. Nah,
Recently,
bro, this job is risky.
you had a very crazy moment in your life. Walk me through what happened, what the situation was, and what the fallout has been.
Junkie.
I got a call that night for an individual I was looking for, and the young lady, which I believe was a setup. The house was kind of dark, so we were creeping around the house, trying to actually get visual eyes on him. We run into the back. He's at the top of there's a porch, so he's on the top porch, standing up. As we're running towards him, he opens up fire, shoots twice.
After 15 years in the field, disaster struck in 2024 when, while serving a warrant, Tank was shot by 18-year-old Amos Coleman. And due to castle law in Ohio, the controversial shooting was ruled to be in self-defense, although Amos did face felony gun charges due to a prior juvenile conviction. Tank took a bullet through the chest that ended up going into his spine, and after 6 months in the hospital and nearly losing his life, Tank returned home to start the process of rebuilding himself. Experts said he'd never walk again, let alone ever return to his job, but Tank is on a mission to prove those experts wrong.
Didn't panic. When I realized I was shot, I just kind of was putting pressure on it. I asked the partner I was with at the time to put pressure on it and called 911. Police came, got on the ambulance, and honestly, from there it was a blur. I don't really remember too much.
The first thing that went through my head was the safety of Frank and his well-being and how he was doing. I hope that this doesn't happen to any other agent in the field. I mean, not even ours, but anybody, because it's just a terrible thing. So my name's Connor Loy. I'm a surety bail agent / bounty hunter. I'm only a few years in. Initially took my test at the age of 18. I've been afforded the opportunity or misfortune, I guess, of being bred into it. So my dad's been in this business for my entire life. A very firm belief in the presumption of innocence, second chances. Sometimes third, sometimes fourth.
My name is Tony Sylvester, and I am in the bail bond business.
You're a bounty hunter.
They would say officer of the court or a recovery agent, but colloquially, yes.
How long have you been doing this?
About 23 years.
And what got you into it?
Well, money. I had briefly worked for the state, and when I was younger, got out of college, and then there was a bonding company towards Youngstown, and they had a need for recovery people. So I kind of drifted into that by accident.
How much training do you have to do before you go out into the field?
Oh man, I hate to say this and shamefully say this, none. Come to the door, we coming in.
They just got that natural athleticism, chat. Crazy.
You're not gonna come to the door. TV's on.
Joe!
Come out with your hands up, Joe. Don't make us come in.
Bro,
Joe!
even the
Down
houses are just
Get down on the floor.
Come on, get on your back. In your stomach. You got him on you? I'm sorry, boy.
Well, I'm sorry too. He should have came to the door.
Put your hands closer. Oh, I'm sorry. You're moving them back.
Bro, they're not even clearing the house.
So essentially, when
Property.
you're arrested, you generally go before a judge, and the judge will set a bond. And that bond can be a signature bond. It could just be, okay, we're going to say that your signature is worth the $5,000 they're going to show up. But if they don't give you that signature, they usually set a monetary amount. Sometimes you can put a deposit up with the court. Other times you have to put up a full cash.
So if someone skips bail, you're on the hook for the entire amount.
Correct.
And the court will collect from you.
Correct. I've assumed the risk. I'm at peace with it. And so I sleep better now than I did years past, because the longer you do something, the more you just come to understand it, and you also come to be comfortable with it.
Joe, I gave you the chance to do this the easy way, man. I know. It isn't like I mean, I give you the benefit of the doubt. Don't mess with my money.
Like I said, they're trying to take my house from my back taxes. I'm just trying to get my dad past it.
I know. And unless I said, I mean, communication is key, and I've said that all along.
Let's go. We got a little ride on the way. There's no reason to.
Hey, is there a way I can take?
So is that your first catch since you've been back?
No, this is the second one. We caught one 2 weeks ago. We got a girl. So this is the second one. It's 2 down. I'm two down back in the game. Feeling good, man.
So I was curious about the ability to search someone's home. There's a legal document you guys have that they sign away their rights in a way?
Well, it varies state to state, but when they agree to the bail contract, essentially what they're saying is it's a continuation of the original imprisonment. Just as the county sheriff does not need a warrant to search one of his cells, so we can enter the home. Think of it like probation. Those rights are granted to us when the bail contract's completed.
At any time?
Yes. They fail to appear, the court issues a warrant, revokes the bond, and so the warrant is there. It's not the active document that triggers our involvement, but it certainly makes things easier.
Guys, you heard that right. When someone signs a bail bond contract, they voluntarily give up certain constitutional protections. They agree that the bail bond company and the bounty hunters they hire can enter their listed residence at any time, day or night, to arrest them if they skip court. This is based on long-standing legal precedent, and most famously, Taylor versus Tainter in 1872, which gives bounty hunters similar liberties to the police. Pretty wild, eh?
And what can a bondsman make in a month?
At this point, it's a completely geographic game. You could be the best bondsman ever, and if you live in a place where no one's going to jail because it's rural, I mean, your income is only going to be based upon the amount of people they're keeping. We may do 12 bonds, we may do a dozen, which is a very small volume. You go towards Akron or Cleveland, it may be 3 or 4 times that.
Transfer.
Come out, she knows me too.
Because chat, in my mind, you see, let's think of it as you're in the mind of a suspect, right? And they're knocking on your door, chat. In my mind, normally Americans would always reach for their gun, bro. You know? So it's risky, chat.
Yeah,
because like they might think you're trying to intrude on them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm gonna do. This girl's pretty nice, so she'll be able to tell me. And this, boys, is part of how it goes.
What are some of the keys to this business the average person might not know about?
I'm gonna say one key to this business that a lot of people don't understand is patience. You have to have a lot of patience in this business. If you don't have patience, you won't last. You won't be a good hunter. You won't catch anybody if you don't have any patience.
This guy's wanted for what again?
This guy's a misdemeanor probation violation. So my hope is, just shoot, like I said, I only glanced at the application when we were in the office. I don't know anything about the history of the case because it's not one of ours. This is freelance work. Is that this guy, the stakes are low enough, you would think he's still lurking locally. The other guy may be too, but like I said, when I see in giant Sharpie marker moved to Mansfield. That leads my, investigative sense to assume maybe he moved to Mansfield. We here, Connor? All right. Well, then I imagine this is the young man we want to talk to.
You want to come speak to me?
I have a feeling you're looking for somebody.
I am.
You need to search the house now?
Would you happen to know who I'm looking for?
Guarantee it's this kid that we haven't seen since March 6th. The day his court date is. He left out of here, said he was going to court. Haven't seen him since.
He hasn't been back.
How are you, sir?
He had a stroke, so he don't talk.
Oh, fair enough. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any particular reason to rouse you.
Had a
I was going
stroke,
to say,
so
if you guys want to go and look to make sure we're not lying, more power to you. Just let me let my dogs out, because they are worse than him.
I'll default to him, but I think I have my doubts that you guys are hiding.
Okay, question for you. Would Mom hide him?
Oh, yeah.
Mom would hide him?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
That's the last person we knew he had contact with, was his mom. But
So I spoke to her recently, and she told me about the same thing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in months.
Look
He
at the
hasn't
dog.
been over here. I haven't talked to him.
No.
So she's full of shit.
Yeah.
Yes. She just doesn't want to, because we've heard through the grapevine that he has been going there. But from what the daughter has told us, every time somebody shows up, he's gone by then.
Can you walk through a dangerous situation that you've encountered on the job?
Well, I mean, I've been stabbed before. I've been shot at. Thank God they've never hit me. We've been in some dicey situations, and there was one situation in particular with Frank, and this was many years ago, where the guy was dangerous. He was desperate. We followed him to a gas station. We arrested him. As we're bringing him out of the gas station, the local police show up because they thought we were robbing the guy. Well, we hand him to him. Me and Frank walk outside, and we see this guy who was way more athletic and strong than you would think, dragging two cops through the parking lot because he's cuffed and he's running and they're trying to stop him. At least half a dozen officers, me and Frank, we're trying not to hurt this guy because he's wild. Well, what we find after the fact is, because as we're trying to restrain him, he had a bag of dope in his cheek. Bit the bag, OD'd, flatlined. He bit me, he bit Frank, he bit the police dog, and he bit the canine. And I think it was when he bit the canine's leg that he accidentally bit into the heroin and then he overdosed. So the danger wasn't, oh, he's gonna kill us. The danger is he's got needles, he's got dope, he's fighting, he's struggling. He was grabbing for my gun at one point. And thank God, this is the first time I ever saw Narcan in action. They hit him with about 10 shots of Narcan and brought him back to life after 3 or 4 minutes.
Tell me about a particularly memorable case you've covered.
It was a girl on the run.
That was a boy, and
and
rest of
she,
my life, Chad. You know what I'm saying?
She was a
That's
prostitute,
crazy.
so she would put up ads on Craigslist. You can go on Craigslist and you can buy some ass. But I put a fake ad up that I was doing a porno. So she clicked on it and inquired about it, and I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew she was gonna click on it. So me and my cameraman, I was like, we gotta film this shit. I came up with a whole scenario for her. I was like, we're gonna meet at the Motel 6 around the corner. You got your ID. Gotta make sure you're of age. So anyway, we get to the motel and she knocks on the door. She comes in. We got some porn music playing. Yes, there's actually porn music. It sounds just, when you hear it, it's gonna sound like porn music. So we got that playing. I got my shirt off. I got baby oil on. So she comes in.
Bro, who is this bounty hunter, bro?
It's her. I'm like, okay, I identify her. It's her, but I gotta keep going.
Baby
At this
oil.
point, I'm committed. So
There's no
I
reason
start
for this, bro.
dancing, getting her all, getting her loose. She's like, oh shit, dang, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to the next scene. So I'm like, the next scene, I'm gonna handcuff you, put your hands behind your back. She's like, oh, you fucking get nasty. I'm like, yes, indeed. So she puts her hand behind her back, I cover her up, and then I still don't break the news to her that she's arrested. I'm like, come on, we're about to go to the car. She's like, oh shit, we about to do it in the car. So she think we're going to the next scene.
No
And then
way.
I'm like, what, we get to drive, and she's like, wait, where the fuck are we going? I'm like, I'm taking you to jail. And she's like, no, stop playing. I'm like, no, you're going to jail. This was a setup.
That's
and
crazy.
She motherfucked me like no other.
Nah, this
that was my
guy
most
is
memorable.
crazy.
I mean, it don't get no better than that, man.
Well, you already know what it is. Told you we were gonna be coming back. You don't want to talk?
I'm gonna open the doors for you. There's nothing to talk about. I don't know what to tell y'all.
You have no idea where
I
he's
have
at.
no idea.
No clue.
No.
No person he could be with.
No, I don't. The last time I seen him
Or
was,
talk to him, but let's start with seeing him.
a week before. The week that he had to go to court.
So it's been a couple months
Yeah.
since you saw him.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to him at all? He just completely ghosted
He's
you.
just gone. Walk on up in there.
Oh, I believe you. I mean, I'm not trying to hassle you any more than I need to.
I know you got to be getting tired of this at this point.
Dude, I know. That's, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a young man. He ain't that far out of school. Who's his friend? Who would he run to?
I can't tell you. Like, I pushed Trent to graduate, and, I mean, we do not have a relationship. So, I mean,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know. I have no clue.
I mean, I would imagine, if I had to guess, that sooner or later, he's either going to reach out to you or his father, I would think, because I don't know that he has a ton of places to go and a ton of resources. I mean, I don't know the young man, and I just stumbled into this. So what I know is very limited, but from what I've seen and heard, it sounds like, you know, he's probably pretty limited in what he is capable of carrying out, or how long he's capable of carrying it out.
To be honest with you, like,
McDonald's
I only
bag
see
chat
Trenton
people. I think he's
on
inside.
a normal base on holidays, and that's that.
Well,
Like,
the problem that I'm
you
having is
come
that if every bit of information that I've gotten on Trenton is that he comes and goes here. And that's coming from everybody I've talked to, is that he comes and goes here and sister gets him around.
No, his sister lives here. His sister lives here, and she's working. Actually, she is at a class
Connect is
right now
super
for the
red.
weekend, and she's not
Eliza
even in town,
breaking
so
up.
I
Ted, you
guarantee
see it?
he's not with her.
Because I don't know. I
See,
mean,
Ted, now
do I
she's
think
stressing.
that he's your son, and if he came here and asked for a sandwich in the shower, you give it to him? Probably. Do I think that he's hiding in the attic right now? No.
Tell me about the amount of lying that you have to deal with while on this job.
Oh, it's incredible. So it goes from the very beginning of the process. Is that's one of the biggest things is this business definitely isn't for everybody. It kind of gets glorified on the internet, and you have to be tenacious. You have to be able to read people and know when they're just blatantly lying to you. People will do it from the beginning, from the phone call that you get. You get the phone call from say the defendant in jail, or the loved one or the friend of the person that's calling on their behalf. And then on top of that, then you get into the hunting side, where you got people that are either trying to protect them, know where they're at and don't want to give up the information, misguiding you to a different direction because they want to keep that person safe and they want to keep you off their trail. So there's I would say probably 50% of the people that you deal with will lie to you in some capacity at some point in the process.
You can just tell the way her fucking eyes are darting and she's thinking too much. When you don't know something, you
Chat,
just go out
these
and know.
documentaries
You don't fucking
are
pause
insane.
and think and try to
I'm
puzzle
not
out
gonna
what I want
lie,
to hear.
bro.
You just go, he's a fucking ne'er-do-well and I don't know where he
These
is.
are actually crazy.
She's not telling the
for
truth.
you.
I mean, there may be a lot of truth in what she said. I don't think, again, she was like, oh, come on in, open the door. Generally, they don't, I mean, so I don't believe he's hiding in the rafters now, but I think he's coming through there to shower, shave, eat, and it's just one more place. It's a pit stop on wherever he's at. She's when you don't know something, you don't know it. When she's hemming and hawing and her eyes are darting around and she's going, let me think, generally means that's she's trying to craft something that who to reach out to try to get an idea of who, what, where, and why. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, so we got 2 spots for this guy, potential spots. Even the sergeant said that he's been around there for sure. And then dude we just took in said like, yeah, he's there. I believe they're third parties.
So that's Brandon.
Tattoos on his left.
Them dogs.
You driving a red Trailblazer?
Yeah.
You have a number for him? We can get in touch with him? What relation are you to him?
His dad is cousin to my dad.
Fair enough. All right. Okay. So close, but not too
if
close.
you talk to him, he's related to everybody, but.
Hey, TR. He's not hanging out in your room in the back corner, is he?
Yeah, dude, I swear, he's not here. I'm telling you, he's not here.
You care if I look?
He's gone in there.
Hey, Connor.
Here.
What is he doing?
Who stays in the trailer?
Hey, get your hands up. Get out here now.
That's
What's your name?
Brian.
What are you doing hiding up here? What are you doing hiding?
It's some like nothing.
Connor, you have that picture?
All
right.
That's not him, dude. That's not him.
I was just scared. Anyone else back there? No, look. Brandon.
Yeah, he ain't here.
All right, let's go down to Mom's.
Thanks
We'll visit Mom.
for your cooperation.
Yeah.
What?
That guy's got a warrant
So
for something.
weird.
Scared as shit. Open the door, bail bondsman. Hi, how are you, honey?
Look for Brandon.
Hey, yeah, looking for Brandon. Where he ran out of the house?
Yeah.
How long ago?
About 20 minutes ago.
You know we were coming here. Who called?
I don't know. He
Tiara
got
called him.
What is he
So he
driving?
ran in the woods?
Yeah. What?
Is he driving or walking?
Walking.
He's in the
His
woods.
truck's in Wellsville somewhere. There's
He
a
went-
path down this way,
Hey,
down through the woods. Yeah.
so he went the path this way about 20 minutes ago. So he must have got a call from TR.
I wonder you call him.
What's that for?
Bro, chill out, man.
What's this
Come on,
for?
bro. Yeah, you relax.
Brandon.
Yes, sir.
What's the camera for?
All protection.
Listen, this is the cuff is on wrong, my guy. Can I get rid of stuff in my pocket?
Yeah, anything you got you don't want to take.
Yeah, let me take it. Let me get rid of
Hold
it.
on, hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. What you got in there?
We don't give a
Drugs.
fuck what it is.
Yeah, we
don't care.
Yeah, we ain't
the police. With you, yeah.
I just don't want you grabbing stuff. That's all.
That's interesting. Do they not deal with it? Let's see if he's got enough college. Do they take it off him? Do they charge him for it? How does it work?
No, nothing. I'm about to get locked up.
Are you worried about it?
I mean, it sucks, but it's life, I guess.
What's your hope for what's to come?
I just gotta get out and get my shit
That's
together.
crazy. This is actually my life.
It's a good thing we went in there and
Yeah,
fucking
he's really
searched,
sitting in
'cause
a cell right
he
now.
would have got away, man. So
He
2 for
could-
2.
he could-
Can't beat that. Can't ask for nothing more easier. On to the next.
What's going through your mind, Connor?
Always happy. Always happy to find success. 2 for 2 is a good day. It's a good achievement. It's 2 off the books. Another day.
Tank and his team end the day with another arrest, and this is business as usual for this group of Ohio bounty hunters. This piece was filmed months ago, and as we speak today, Tank currently looks like this. Folks, Tank has overcome incredible setbacks to be back in the field once again as a certified freak of nature. And if that doesn't get you inspired to persevere and conquer through the hurdles in your own life, I don't know what will. Thank you to Tank, Tony, and Connor for letting us see into their profession. Love you guys. See you next week.